Hi everybody, welcome to day 18 of the Guardian Angel Messages and Light Language Healing Activations. So today's is really about aligning to those higher, elevating, receiving higher senses, connecting to our higher knowing and being self-empowered and the creators in our own world. Always running anything that we come across through our own filters and feeling if it resonates to us, having clear boundaries, and really moving out of old cycles and into new endeavors, new ventures at a higher level now, like a graduation. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to just introduce you to the two angels that have come through for this transmission, talk a little bit about what what's coming up around the different things that they offer, and then we're going to call them in and do some light language healing to help align you to that and clear anything that is not that. So here we go. The first angel has come to us in previous transmissions. Me Behe, God the Protector and Saviour. May 26 to 31, zodiac sign of Gemini and choir of cherubim. Inspiration that comes from higher worlds, commitment, humanitarian aid and altruism, truth, freedom and justice, unconditional love, fairness, exactness, accuracy, precision and right choices, restoration of natural order, adventure, renewal of hope, respect for the environment, mediation, conciliation and arbitration, abundance and wealth, elevation of the senses. Really very much feeling the elevation here, the moving up, the inspiration coming from above, the commitment, the altruism, that just those higher principles and values of freedom and justice and truth and unconditional love. That's really respect for everybody else and where they're at, as well as respect for yourself, aligning to that natural order, but not just aligning to it and trust in it, but then bringing it in. Also the harmonization there, the mediation, conciliation, arbitration. It's really elevation of the senses, abundance and wealth. It's all higher, better, higher values that you're bringing into your day-to-day life. And we really get a good idea of what the main focus is by seeing where the crossover is with the second angel. So the second angel is Wameve, the immense God, January 21 to 25, sign of Aquarius, choir of archangels. Friendship, learning and intelligence, technology, neurotechnology, recognition of subconscious motivations, physics, astronomy and astrology, in-depth understanding, the mineral, plant and animal kingdoms, consciousness, instruction and teaching, discovering the unknown. Feels like really diving into the mysteries, the mysteries of the universe. They higher again. So you can see we're going out to astronomy and astrology. That's like right out in the cosmos. It's really higher, expanded. So we're really going out to the collective, to the omniscience, to the and learning more and discovering more, and really going through that glass ceiling to understand and connect with the workings of everything and how we can harness that in our lives, and what connecting to that whole bigger picture with the higher values and the trust in how it all fits together from that higher perspective. It's like stepping back from a painting and looking at the painting and seeing the whole picture rather than all the little dots up close. little pixels, how that broader vision, broader understanding and trust in, I see how all that fits together. And what I don't see, I trust that it fits together because I have had a glimpse of the bigger picture. And again, we're with technology and neurotechnology. So it's, the brain, which is the control center for the body, the functioning of the body as well. And again, it mentions the plant, mineral and animal kingdoms, that nature and how that all works together. So I feel like there's the macrocosm, the much bigger perspective, and the microcosm and how that's all part of the picture. And then, instruction and teaching. So discovering and then also sharing that knowledge and teaching from your understanding and consciousness. So this feels like a really beautiful transmission. I can't wait to see what they've got to say. And the cards that they've brought in from the Intuit Oracle, so coming in from above, we've got Saturn, the regulator. So Saturn is like the master of karma and the authority that says yes and no, you can and can't do that. So we've got, and it's number 8, which is abundance and expansion, accomplishment, duty and responsibility, completion of cycles, governing time and matter, structure, achievement, commitments, boundaries, integration, restriction, and the world. So the world is the final card in the tarot, which is the completion of the cycle. You've been through every element of everything. You've completed and now you're graduating to the next level. So that's very much in keeping with what those two angels are about. And duty, responsibility, governing time and matter, structure, achievement. So again, it's delving into those, the way everything works, the way it's governed. And in that first card, there was also concise, precision, correct choice. And that all comes from a real honing and refinement of bringing that higher knowledge down into practice, because it's advised from the authority, the Saturn, the regulator, that knows how things works. And there's a lot of discipline around that, about doing the right thing, seeing responsibilities met and having clear boundaries and taking care of your commitments. It's also leadership. So when you have that kind of knowledge and information, sharing that responsively and leading others that don't have access to that in a responsible way. This has been coming in the last few days as well. I watched a program about a cult in the twin flame community, and really feel like I'm bringing in codes to really help with that responsibility of guiding others to make right choices that are empowered for themselves. But there's, so that theme's come in a lot. I've noticed it in the collective energies a lot right now. So then how are we seeing that played out on the ground in the day-to-day life? Balanced, centered, meditate, integrate opposite forces, flow, feeling complete, awareness, just right, equality and well-being. So this feels like the scales, which is Libra, and we're in Libra season right now, where we're learning about how to be in our true authentic self and relate to others from that place and allow them to be their true self, come together, meeting in authenticity rather than expecting others or ourselves to fit into a mold. So the other thing there is integrating opposite forces. So it's not being the scale on one side or the other. It's being in the middle, in the midline, where they're equal. And awareness, so consciousness came up as well, and that's been a recurring theme through these transmissions, is about being really conscious of what we're connecting to, of the energy and intention we're bringing to things. And that even relates to that cult that I was just talking about. What are the intentions when you are sharing advice or information to somebody else? Is it really for their highest good? What are you contributing? But also, what are you taking on from others? And equality and well-being and just right. So again, it was making just the right choices. So things being not too, it reminds me of Goldilocks, not too heavy, not too light, not too big, not too small, just right fit, just that fit to what you're aligned to. But also seeing the cloud above the head, the thinking cloud above the head of the second angel. And it's like, what are you consciously connecting to? Because what you're consciously and even unconsciously connecting to is what you bring more of into your life. And then they're showing me centered again. So just being very aware of when you're out of balance. And coming back into your center, into your core of who you are, what you really want, what you're really about, what your values really are, and having clear boundaries around that. If something somebody else says, going back to this cult again, doesn't resonate with you, if there's red flags, pay attention. Run it through your internal filters. Does it feel right? If it doesn't feel right, is that coming up from some kind of fear within you, which is an ego protection? Or does it really not feel right within your center, as in that feels like it's not truth? Does it feel like it empowers you or disempowers you? Does it feel like it expands you or contracts you? So I'm feeling flow now and feeling complete. And so how I'm feeling that right now is energy flowing in, higher energy that is like filling you up and expanding you from a nourishing, resourcing place, and relating to the world from that place. So yeah, I'm feeling a really big expansion around the head and the neck, especially at the posterior of the body. The upper posterior. And down in the tailbone. There's some changes through the digestive system, the sacral chakra, where we relate to others. So the digestive system, what we take in and integrate from the outside world, that becomes part of us, and the sacral chakra, how we relate to others and our creativity. Yeah, clearing through the throat chakra. Third eye, chest, ear canals. Expansion through the crown and the third eye, so like that vision forward based on higher wisdom, connection to your higher self and your guides and higher dimensional beings. Feel that going through the feet chakras and grounding into the earth grids. Yeah. Releasing through the throat, the solar plexus, the sacral and the base. Releasing density. Completing the cycle, moving into the next cycle. We're going into eclipse season now as well. We've got the ring of fire coming up on the 14th of October on Saturday. There's a breathing through the lungs, but it's an energetic breathing. Clear, and as you breathe out, it's clearing out through the throat. It's clearing the throat. Expressing your true essence, your true energy, your true power, your true values, your true purpose of being here in this time and place and reality. It's anchoring through the lower spine, through the sacrum, lumbosacral area, through the tailbone. More releases through the digestive system, the chest. Feeling a change in posture and a sitting upright, nice and balanced and strong. Changes through the sides of the neck. And some crystalline energy clearing through the base chakra. And a grounding, so I can feel higher selves embodying, more received by the physiology, very clear and clean and crystalline. Feels like a real purifying just happened, clearing out the debris of the noise of other people's thoughts or priorities or intentions or values. Getting clear on your own and aligning those to the higher vibrations, the higher values, higher knowledge, opening yourself up to receive and understand even more of the mysteries of the universe. Yeah. Okay, just more grounding now. Okay, that's good. Guides are stepping back now, so thank you everybody. So what should move out is anything where you're overly affected or influenced by others of lower density or who don't have your best intentions at heart, or sorry, it's just something still coming through. Atatatita kakato koko koko ko. Akatatatita kakaka. It's about remembering that you have it all within you and that you are the creator of your life. And others can only influence you to the extent that you take on what they say or react to their behaviors. And to always come back to center, to the center and truth of who you are. To make those correct choices. So always, in anything that comes to you, run it through your own filters, your own internal high filters. Whether that be something going on in the media, or something that triggers you that you've seen on social media, or something that somebody has perceived of you which doesn't ring true. Okay, all right, they're saying now that's it. Okay, so yeah, so listen to your body, drink a lot of water to help that move through. Just be very consciously aware of what you're connecting to and what you're taking on board. And you may notice a lot of those kind of things come up. If they come up around now, it's no coincidence, it's a clearing out. Don't react, respond, go inner and just align to your higher knowing and the truth of who you are and your own purity. Blessings, everybody.